slapping around the competition, taking names. That's what we're doing inside of Raid Shadow Legends, hanging out here in Gold 5 for Arena, pulling in that chest. That's what we're talking about. Can we get anything good out of this thing? Oh, nice. We got ourselves a nice shard here. Exactly what we need, but I want to keep you guys up to date and take you in on my journey on how we're doing with this fusion. It's coming to an end, and it's important that you all keep up so you don't miss out on Esme. Now guys, before we go any further, make sure you download the game if you've never played before. My QR code is going to be up here for a while. We're going to let it hang out up there today so that you guys don't miss out on that opportunity. There's also a link in the description of every single one of my videos to get yourself 2 free epic champions. We got Rector Drath and we got Yugo. You gotta go get those epics, as well as a bunch of other rewards to jumpstart your game. But you'll notice here, I'm sitting on 19,000 gems, which is quite a lot, yes, but less than I typically have by approximately 3,000 gems. Reason being, we really went ham and did a nice job on Dancer's Path. Look at this. We were able to come on over here, get Esme Fragment, get the keys right here, and grab an extra Esme Fragment, freeing up my ability to maybe not do an artifact enhancement or one event in the next coming days. As you can see, we got 15 of the 25 fragments right here, which means I could either skip Ice Golem Tournament, Classic Arena if I want to, or Gear Enhancement 3. I'm not gonna skip Ice Golem. I'm not gonna skip Classic Arena, and I'm probably not gonna skip Gear Enhancement 3, although maybe I should, because really, I don't have the most silver in the world, and you know, actually we do have a lot of silver. We farmed so much that we did a good job, not only in champion training, not only in getting gear and silver, but also completing that event, the Deck of Fate. Now, you can see the Dragon Tournament, we came in very easily, beat this one down. I'm not grinding it anymore. It's not worth me grinding anymore for that. Classic Arena, we were able to win here. I'm not grinding that anymore. I don't need to be towards the top. Sand Devil, I chose to not participate in, and the Champion Training Tournament is where we kind of lie right now, right? We're at 4,230. Now, I did need to pull some shards yesterday to get this Dancer's Path. I had to pull approximately 30 of them. Why don't I just show you now? All right, so these are the ancient pulls that I was doing. I needed to pull a bunch of them because I was getting what was it? 30 points per 10 pull or something like that for the event. So we pulled in a bunch of 10s. Now, we got ourselves a bunch of good rares. Why are rares good? We also got a couple of epics too, but the rares are good because they're gonna allow me to upgrade these champions with some brews, and champion training can then be further completed. This is a really, really good play. Now, what we're gonna try and do here today is upgrade Alice. I wanna be able to get her to that next level. So now what we're doing here is we're going to see how close are we in the Dancer's Path. This was last night. I realized that I wanted to grab this, I wanted to grab Esme, and then I realized that I wanted to grab the keys as well. So I decided that we needed to do a few more pulls to help us get there. This was happening all around like 5 hours left before the event ended. And I used a lot of energy already. So I used some ancient shards because we have a decent amount of ancient shards. I wanted to spare my sacred shards, and we just kind of wanted to be good there. So here, this actually was able to get me the second Esme fragment. But then I realized, like, look at this. I'm so close to the second key. I'm just gonna unlock this key. I'm gonna try and get the next key, which we were so close to. So I think I pull a couple more fragments, and I'm looking to see, like, do I want that other stuff under there? And like, do I want the legendary skill tomes? And yeah, I do, but it was getting to be like, I was spending a lot of gems on this stuff. So we're gonna come on in and we're gonna do a few more ancient shard pulls as well. But look at this, while we were doing this as well, champion training has been progressing, which is actually quite nice. So just so you guys know, the ancient shards that I pulled 3 more. They were just rares, which is fine. But this allows me to come on in and go to the tavern and do some serious upgrades. Like, I have a lot of champions that we can upgrade. I also put a whole bunch of them into the reserve vault. I just did the wrong thing there. What, include reserve vault, hide. Oh, yeah, I guess I could. I guess I could do it that way. I was more like trying to show you this, the reserve vault. Whole bunch of champions thrown in here. Look at all these. All these can get bruised. But what I want to do first is we wanted to see what it would take to upgrade Alice. Actually, what I should do first is get all of my champions going up in here. We'll get all that leveling going on. Also, we should check our market, right? let's do our daily stuff before we get into the upgrade status. I also did a whole bunch of clan boss stuff yesterday. Look at this. We ran a whole bunch of these because I was up pretty late playing the game last night, so we were able to use the additional keys right here. Got nothing out of the hard chest. The brutal Grandmaster chest, nothing but silver. Okay, cool. Nightmare chest. Nothing. Wow, we're really getting nothing out of these today. All right, there we go. Void shards. I need as many of those as I can get. And the transcendent chest, another void shard, and an ancient shard. All right, so actually pretty rough day on the pulls right there, but that's okay. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee, relax myself before I yell. What's calling me over here in arena? Tears. We'll get more of our gold. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing in the bazaar here. I got some ancients. 3-star chickens, they're not really worth it, man. It's just like they're not worth it. It's going to be the energy and the ancient shards. I think that's really all I'm going to be grinding over there. Let's see what we can do here to upgrade Alice at this point in time. I don't know if I have what I need. Let's see. Do we have, holy cow, we have 5-star chickens, include the reserve vault. We have, oh my God, check this out, guys. We literally have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's what we need for the upgrade of Alice right there. That's literally it. So let's go ahead and do this and let's see how far it takes us. We can sacrifice it, not a problem. Now, the reason why I did this and why I chose Alice, let me share with you. Look at this mission. Ascend a magic champion to level 6 of Ascension. What's Alice? She's a magic champion. So let's get her. Let's get her to max. Well, bam. This also completes my mission, which is going to allow me, my friends, to continue the Arbiter grind. Wha-bam, right there. Now clear stage 15 of the Force Keep 10 times on auto. When does that open? When does Force Keep open? Then I'm gonna have to ascend a Force champion to level 6 of Ascension. So that's gonna be the choice and how I choose what my next champion is gonna be. Now, let's see where we stand though right here for the champion training. We are at 4,570, which means we need quite a bit, all right? So I may as well throw that into Alice. Like, why not, right? We'll throw that brew into her. Now's not a bad time to do it. We also got a couple of quests done here too. We're gonna throw our brew into her because why not? She's a legendary. We're gonna apply that thing right there. Boom, 472 points for that. Alice is maxed out. We can't take her any further. So now it's gonna be all about this. It's going to be all about throwing one brew. It's the one brew grind into every single champion that needs brews. Doing this, I really do think, because of the number of champions that I have, I think just doing the one brews is going to allow me to complete this without having to like do any serious upgrades. Now, I do want to make sure that we have the 5-star food prepared so that when we get to the Force Keep, I think that was what it was, right? The Red Keep. We want to make sure that we get what we need so that we have the champion ready to go up to that next level. That upgrade's probably going to happen with no event going on, which is okay. I could hold it if I want to, we'll see. But really, the grind is all about getting Arbiter. We like to do this stuff during a fusion, right? I think that fusion time is the best time to be able to do these upgrades, double dip on the points that you're getting, and it kind of stunts me at other times because I have a hard time spending for these upgrades when I'm not double dipping or triple dipping or sometimes even quadruple dipping. All I gotta do is take these, throw in 2 of each, boom, throw in a brew into her, 2 brews into them, and now we have the 3-star food. So let's do this with a couple that we have just sitting around in here. Now, I also have some 4-stars as well. Like, check this out. We have a 4-star. We don't have what we need unless if I go into chickens. So let's not do that. Let's first focus on 3-star champions. Do we not have any? Include the reserve vault. Boom, there we go. These are what I'm talking about. 3-star champions. Then we could throw, oh man, all of these need some brews in them. So let's go here and here. We'll get a couple of these up. Now we have the 4-star food that we need. Boom, there's the 4-star food we're looking for. We're gonna do this with a handful of them. I actually don't have as many as I thought, so what we need to actually do here is we need to get brews into those 3-star champions. So let's do that now. We're just gonna throw 2 brews into each 3-star champion, instantly making them food champions. Not that many. We want 3. There we go. Could easily make mistakes when I'm talking and not paying as much attention to this as I should. But this is the 34 points per brew upgrade here. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the brews into all these champions. We're gonna see where we are with the champion training event. I mean, I'm getting decent points from these just from putting the brews in. All right, that's all of them. All of the 3-star food is upgraded. Now, let's see. Do we have any 2-star food? We have a whole bunch of 2-star food in here, too. Look at all this. Oh, my God. All those can get brews as well. Let's go see where we are, though, for the training. It looks like we did get another level, but did we get 2 more? We did. We did just from that. Holy cow. Now, I kind of want to get to here. I kind of like to get those. Boom. Boom. We're actually sitting in first place. Holy cow. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. If we take first place or second place in the champion training, we get another fragment for Esme. And if I get at least one more fragment, then I could completely skip. Wait a second. Let's do some math here. Let's do some math right now. I have 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 points. Okay. Champion training. That's 70, 80, 85, 90. So I will need to do the champion chase tournament. What if I take first place here? So I have 60, 70, 80, 95, and then I could get away. If I do take first place in the champion training tournament, then I could only need to go the first tier of the champion chase tournament, and I could save myself some shards. That may be something worth doing. So what it's probably worth me doing here is, I mean, I could do a lot more upgrading. Like, we even have some of these epics here, which we could throw some stuff into. We got some new epics. These ones are just new unlocks. Just throw a few brews into them. But not only that, let's do some management of space here, guys. Let's do this together. Champion vault, reserve vault. All these are my food champions, right? Let's get them all out of here. All this is food. All that can go to the reserve vault. Okay, now everything else in here is either food being upgraded, which is actually not a bad idea for me to have a couple of 4-stars in there from the reserve. Do we have any 4-stars that need levels? Or is like everything leveled up already? Now we can come back to the tavern. These ones are being leveled up in the pit. So they have a little bit more time on them, which is cool. Oh, this guy can use a couple of brews. Boom, okay. Now let's switch on over to the reserve vault. Let's go to 2-star champions and let's go to ones that need an upgrade. So there's a lot of them here that need just 1 brew. So let's do all of these champions too, just like we did the previous ones, and let's see how much progress we can get from the champion training. Again, doing all this, only upgrading 1 champion to 6 stars, but preparing food so that we are ready for the next opportunity to get those big upgrades. All right, so that's all the 2-stars done. Do we have any 3-star? Actually, all the 3-stars seem to be done already. So what we could do again, let's go take a look. Do we get another level here again? No way. We did. Holy cow. Wow. I actually wanted to get here. I love grabbing those because the quartz are going to allow us to get more of the shards for those pulls. I'm going to kind of sit here right now. We're going to sit here because there's going to be some pushes. So if I keep a decent level above these guys, it could make them maybe not want to do the push, but I also don't want to just waste a bunch of upgrade that we could use. So I'm going to keep an eye. We have 2 days, almost 3 days left on this. So we're going to hang tight and feel pretty good about it. Like, we got that champion training done. Actually, champion training, let's mark it off. Here we go. Champion training tournament. We got 10 of them at least so far. So we know that we got it done to the min. I don't know if we're going to be able to beat that max or not. We're going to have to see as time goes on. But there is still one other thing, the gear enhancement. We have not done gear enhancement yet. Now, I'm going to try and get myself to 5,600, and we do have plenty of silver to do this right now. And I'm not sitting here and just gearing up champions as a whole. I think I don't think there's some champions that need to be geared. Well, this guy, I could throw him in I could gear him up a little better. He's just for faction wars though. You know what? Oh my God, Arbiter's not geared up. Let's actually upgrade some of these guys. Let's just get them up. With all the gear that they're already wearing, let's just gear them all up. We're going to actually count how many 12 to 16 upgrades we need to get us there. This is 3. That one missed out on speed. That was probably a bad upgrade. That was 4. This is 5. I'm going to do 10 of them and see where we lie. That was 6, and we got 16 there. Cool. 7. Decent piece of gear. Rare, but decent. Let's see what that did. What do we do? 8 or 9? Okay, it took us somewhere near where we want to go. It took us about halfway. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go take a look at some of a lot of these champions. They're geared in 12 gear. Oh, this guy can get an upgrade right here. Oh no, that missed out on speed too. They're just throwing in whatever gear just for faction wars. That's really what it comes down to. We could throw him a little bit of level. He can get, that one missed on speed. This one missed on speed. That one hit on speed. Let's upgrade it again. More into accuracy there. All right, what I think I'm gonna do is we're just gonna go into gear. I'm gonna filter. I wanna take a look at substat speed. That's my focus here. I'm gonna look at rank and rarity, legendary and mythical, that all have a substat of speed. There's a lot of options here. And let's go with only 6 stars. We're gonna put it into some of our best. So crit damage, probably not the best set. Lifesteal, fury, cursed gear, that's already up. All right, so some of these are already up actually. What is this, toxic set? Let's upgrade this one to 12. See where we go. Did we get anything into speed? We didn't. So that really could probably be garbage. Retaliation. Let's go up. I did do a gear cleanse, getting rid of a bunch of gear that was like the... Come on, man. Those didn't roll, right? Okay, we have some cruel gear. Let's upgrade some of the cruel. We get a lot of cruel gear. So that one actually went nicely into speed, so we could take that up to 16. Attack percent and speed. Here we go. Let's upgrade this one. Go to 12. I go to 12 just to... See, that didn't roll right. So we can delete this. We can sell it. Sell that one. Just get rid of it out of the bunch. Immortal. All right, let's go this one up to speed. Up to 12. Can we drop in speed? I like crit damage and attack percent. Wow, all into attack percent. I'm going to save that in case there's a champion that just needs some crazy attack percent, but I doubt it. Here. Oh, man. A triple drop into a legendary piece with speed. Unfortunately, it only has one percentage-based substat, which is defense. Perception gear. Some of my favorite. Let's take this to 12. Hope we can get a speed drop. This is nice. 2 percentage based stat. Come on, bro. Really? That's a bummer. I'm going to hold it because it's perception only. This one is not good. This one I will sell because everything is, look at that. Everything on there is flat stat. No percentage based. Okay, so let's now take a look at 5-star as well, or only. Let's go to perception. Well, look at this. Look at all that cruel stuff. Immortal stuff. Do we have a lot for perception as well? Not a ton, actually. But let's take this one up to 12. 2 perception spots. Nope, we didn't get it. Or 2 percentage spots. Let's delete this one. Sell it. Bloodthirst. Okay, take her to 12. I like some of these lower sets. All into resistance. Really? That was garbage. Let's try this one. The Guardian set. Some little bit. Oh, this is nice. We'll take that to 16. 2 into speed. HP percent. Can we get that? We can. Beautiful. That was a nice roll. Here we go. Speed again. Let's go up to 12. We literally hit everything but speed. I like this. I like that crit rate percent. Can we get 1 drop into speed? 2 drops into speed, baby. Let's get it. Okay. 3 drops into speed. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe we can get a good drop right here as well. So we literally will have a 2-piece set right then. Oh, we did not get it. That's a bummer. And everything's flat. So those actually, we have to sell that. That's just a garbage piece. Okay, what do we have? Swift parry. This is something I never mess with. Oh, this is a nice one. Look at this. Look at all the percentage-based stats in there. Can we hit speed and maybe some? We got all the percentages, but not speed. That's a bummer. This one does not have all the percentages, and it missed speed, so we'll sell that. We'll sell this one. We can sell this one too. Missed speed completely. Sell both of those. Let's see if we can get anything else. 1 drop into speed is all I asked for. Or 2. 2 is nice also. Boom. Crit percent rate. Okay, defense percent and 2 into speed. That's a good piece. This one here, mostly flat. Crit rate percent, though, is nice. We got 3 drops into speed, though. That's a win. That's a win. And we got crit rate percent. That piece actually ended up working out pretty nicely at the end of the day. Speed, accuracy, resistance. Let's take it to 16. We got all flat-based stats there and crit rate percent. So a very balanced piece of gear. Once I'm done with these 2, this is probably going to be all I needed to get myself where I needed to be. This is bad. I will sell that one. And this one here, let's see what we can get. Did we get a drop into speed? We don't. So both of these I could sell. So we really didn't get a lot of progress on those. Let's see where we lie. Did we complete the gear enhancement event? We did. And we got exactly where we want to go. We got the chicken. Love a 4-star chicken. We got ourselves Esme. We got all this. And we got some energy too. I probably could have held on to the energy. By the way, missing live stream. I'm thinking about doing a live stream for you guys. I've been doing live streams lately, mostly sponsored related things, but I have not done one for Raid or Diablo in a minute, so I'm thinking about doing some of that. Well, let's actually collect. Look at these. Look at these auto battles. We got to collect a bunch of those. I guess it's time to re-gear. I got another day to claim that one too. Yeah, let's come here. We got to do more edits right here, boys, because the marking up is happening. So we also did gear enhancement event. Boom. So as it sits, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 points as of right now. This will be 80, 85, 90. And then if I could get first place in champion training, I could completely skip the champion chase tournament. pretty cool. We'll see where we lie. We'll see how everything goes. I get the feeling people are going to be chasing me in the champion training event. We're doing some good progress, and as it sits, take a look at all this food that we have right here. I shouldn't say all this because there's some epics, but all this is food. All of this. And when we take a look at our spirit-based champions, as our red champions, who's going to be the next to upgrade? It's most likely going to be the Mad Hatter. We got his 5-star soul. We got him where he needs to be. It also could be Timbit the Fool. Or actually, you know who it's going to be? It's going to be her. It's going to be Rector Drath. She will be the next champion that I get up to 6 stars. And if we go to upgrade rank right now and we add the reserve vault, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 needed here. This very well could be done. She's going to be next. She is another champion you get just from logging in or just from downloading the game using my code. By the way, we're sitting at 19 million silver. So if we need to, we could do the other champion training event. We got a bunch of actual Mortal Soul Stones too. Sorry, I'm kind of just going through the account today, just catching myself up from the weekend. The weekend was like straight grind of all the events that we needed here to unlock Esme. 75, 100. Keep in mind here, guys, we got a summon right here worth 500 points, a summon right here worth 250 points, and when we go for this fusion, we got a summon right here worth 500 and a summon here worth 500. So we have like 1,750 points we can get just from, we could even do that for the champion chase. We could do that for this champion chase event as well. We don't even need to touch on any of our shards, which will be nice. Although I did need to touch on about 30 ancient shards for the for this thing, the Dancer's Path. But it was well worth it. It would have not been worth it for me to go down here and get these. I don't think the rewards were good enough for me. I'll probably get better things from the champion chase. But we just finished the gear enhancement. We finished up our tournament right here for the champion training. Probably going to be doing a push. I could see myself pulling in 15,000 points here just from doing the upgrades that we need to do. By the way, when does that keep open? When does the red keep open? Does it open today? Tomorrow? When is it? Tuesday. Tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be doing the Force Keep. And then we could get the upgrade, which can also still be for champion training. Oh, snap. This champion training event's got 2 more days and this is perfect. We'll get another champion up to 6 stars, Rector Drath. I can then take the brew, throw that into her to make her full. We're ready, boys. We're ready. I gotta make note so I don't forget the keep tomorrow because we are pushing our missions here, and then we're gonna ascend Rector Drath, upgrade her and ascend her right here, and we are getting so close to the end. Then we have to do it with a Void champion, unlock, that's done. Win, holy crap, 200 arena battles? I gotta do that in a row? It doesn't count any of my old ones? It looks like we'll be going ham in arena. That's already done. Deal damage to the Demon Lord. Easy. Stage 16 Ice Golem's Peak. 10. Easy. 17 or higher Dragon's Lair. Easy. Fire Knight. Easy. So this is all easy, boys. Demon Lord, that's easy. 20 of Ice Golem's Peak. Easy. 20 of Dragon. 20 of Fire Knight. 20 of Spider. 100 million damage. Guys, we're basically done. We're basically done. It's just going to be time gated on how long it's going to take me to get through these arena battles and just waiting until this keep opens up and then the Void keep opens up. We're going to have the champions that we need to use as food too. Oh man, I could feel it. We're getting so close. Stick with me for the journey.